Good morning, everyone, and thank you for attending the virtual inspection of 23 George Road in East Warburton. My name's Chris Lord. I'll be your host today, and just prior to popping in and having a look at the property, I've just got a little bit of housekeeping that I'd like to take care of before we venture in and have a look. So just as you joined, you might have got a little audio cue, but I just wanted to remind people that this meeting is being recorded, and we will be uploading this inspection to our YouTube channel. Just for a better viewing experience, those people that are looking on their mobile phone, if you just swipe to the right and ensure the spotlight feature is on, it'll be a much better experience. We'll actually have the video and myself flicking from one to the other, so that'll save you having to do it. And if you're watching from a computer, if you select the speaker view option, that'll give you the same thing. If you can please remain muted the whole time. We have let you in muted, but if you do have any questions, please feel free to pop them in the chat box. And alternatively, if you then wanted to contact any of the salespeople that you've been talking to about the property, we'll be more than happy to answer questions for you after the viewing. Yes, we've got a copy of the Section 32 available, so if anyone wants that, feel free to get in touch. So I think without further ado, we might flick it over to the video of the property, and we've got our lovely owner Tasma is going to walk us through the property today. But I think before we head down the driveway and take a look, we might have a little pan in the street, and we'll give you a little bit of a sense on where the property is located. So we're just taking a look at George Road at the moment. As we're looking down that direction, that is heading back towards the Warburton Highway. Now, the Warburton Highway is around about a 500-metre walk from the property. Once you get to the highway, you just across the road is the beautiful Yarra River. There's some really, really great swimming holes just down the end of the street there, which is ideal for this time of the year. We've got the warmer weather coming. When you get to the highway, there's also the bus stops are just there, so it's really, really easy access in and out for kids or anyone that doesn't have a car. Once you get to the highway and turn left, the Warburton Township is only around about a 4-kilometre drive, so it's not far from Warburton at all. And when you get to the highway and turn right, the local primary school, or the East Warburton campus of the Warburton Primary School, is really only around about another 500-metre walk up the highway. And if we pan around to the left and look down the other way, you'll be able to see that this property is located right towards the end of George Road. There's really, I think there's only maybe one, possibly two other properties past this one, and around about 150 metres in that direction is the dead end. So it's a really, really quiet little location. And I think if we like to pan back to the house, and we can start taking a little walk in. Welcome to 23 George Road. Wonderful 3-bedroom plus sunroom / 4th bedroom. Hardy plank home, 1 bathroom, all set on just over 2,600 square metres, or in the old, it's around about a 2/3 of an acre. For those that want to know dimensions of the property, we're looking at about 30 metres wide and approximately 86 metres long. As we wander up the front ramp to the front door, shall see as we enter the home, we walk straight into a good sized lounge room, nice open plan. As you see, lounge room and dining space, timber floors, and there is a split system heating and cooling, which you can see up on the wall. Now, as we go through the property today, there are some bits and pieces that we do want to point out. We are showing in all of our videos that we do for properties, we're wanting to highlight things, warts and all. As you can see on the floor, there's a few timber panels there which look a little bit different to the rest of the property or the rest of the flooring there. There used to be a hearth there for a wood heater. So the hearth got taken out and those bits of timber have been popped in its place. And so the split system heating and cooling has been popped up on the wall instead. And just to the right of the lounge room, you notice a good sized dining space, which is just to the side of a fantastic sized kitchen. See the big stainless steel oven. Now, for those that want to know, we've got electric cooking and gas cooktop, and the gas for that particular area, there's no mains gas available, so the gas cooktop is on bottled gas. Thanks for that, Tasma. We'll just pan around. So just off the kitchen dining area is a fantastic sunroom. You can see there's loads and loads of light coming in through there. Makes for an ideal, as you can see, it can be a fourth bedroom, could be a study area, fantastic home office, loads and loads of light. You see a door there actually does lead through to the back veranda, which we'll show you in a moment, but that space has got loads and loads of potential. Thank you, Tasma. Might just walk slowly back through the lounge room and start heading down the hallway. But as we turn the corner and have a look, one thing to notice in this place is it has got loads of storage. As you can see, there's two cupboards there. And as we do start slowly heading down the hallway, you can see that there's even more storage there on the left-hand side. So bedroom number one on the right-hand side as we head down the hallway. Good sized kids' bedroom. You will see there is storage there. The owner does have the cupboards for the right-hand side, the hanging space for that robe. They are available. However, as you see, there's the hanging space, and then there's also room on the other side for any shelving or anything that you may wish to put in. We'll come back to the bathroom in a moment. We'll continue down here and pop in through to the second bedroom, which you can see is a large bedroom. One very, very lucky child or somebody who's got multiple kids. It's a great size room, awesome to share. And as we slowly pan around the bedroom, you'll see that again, there's plenty of storage in here as well. Two big cupboards. So we'll just hold there for a moment there, Tasma. As we pointed out, there's a few things that we were going to show, and this is one. So this wall's just had some patchwork done. It just needs a little bit of paint, maybe a bit of sand and a bit of paint, but we thought we'd just highlight that as well. Thanks for that, Tasma. We'll keep moving on to the main room, which you can see is a really, really good size. Loads of cupboards again. And the property has one bathroom, which you can see here, nice and light and bright, shower over the bath. Thanks, Tasma. And we'll start heading out into the backyard. Here's the laundry, just prior to us going too much further. Tasma, if you just want to take a quick step back there, we'll just show people the lino on the floor in the laundry. You see the lino, it's just a little bit scuffed up at the front. Probably just needs a little bit of lino replaced in the laundry. Thanks for that, Tasma. And just on the side, you can see there's a separate loop. The laundry door leads out to a lovely a back veranda. You can see there the door that leads into the sunroom. Look overlooking the yard. The yard's fantastic. It's really big and pretty much near level. It doesn't get a whole lot more level than that around the Warburton area. It's a really, really good size, usable yard. So it has got some internal wire fencing. So as we start to wander down here, we'll see there's some animals there, just in the left-hand side in the pen. Cute little things. So this here, folks, isn't actually the back fence. It's an internal fence just to keep animals from wandering too far. We will take a wander down the back in a moment. There is a little bit of tea tree just behind the shed there, which we will go through, and we'll show you out the back very soon around the other side of the shed. As you can see from this aspect and looking at the back of the house, there is solar panels. The solar panels don't have any battery storage, but it does feed back into the grid. And then you can also see the wonderful mountains in the background over the top of the house. Thanks, Tasma. You can see plenty of room for parking, whether that be vehicles, boats, caravan, whatever you need. But if you wanted to pop those things in undercover, you see here in a moment, is a really, really good size carport, or it's almost a shed, just hasn't got the front on it. And you can see that caravan is absolutely dwarfed in there. So it's a great size, high clearance. You won't have any problems getting most things under there. Horse floats. There's a bit of a swing set and kids cubby just on the side. So that's the side boundaries just right next to the trampoline. And what we're going to do is we're going to go through the gate here and start to take a little walk through the tea tree and out to the back fence. Now, bear with us, folks. We did trial this a little bit earlier, and the service was fine. But the further we get back from the house, we'll see how we go. But I'm sure it will be fine. We'll have a little walk through the tea tree, which provides a bit of privacy at the back. And when we get through the tea tree, you'll see that there is actually a little bit more cleared land to the rear. There is, as you can see, there is a back gate. So that's the back fence right there. And it does have rear yard access from Graham Road. So anyone looking to get into the rear yard without having to go through the tea tree or whatnot, you can come in through Graham Road and use the back gate. As we pan around, you will see there's a little bit more cleared land at the back here. But ultimately, if you're looking to thin out a little bit of the tea tree, you could certainly make the middle portion of that part of the block a lot more usable. Thank you, Tasma. Thanks for that. So what we're going to do, we're going to get Tasma to start heading back to the house, and we might show you a little bit of the subfloor under the home, and also point out a few other things as we get back there. But if anybody does have any questions or anything that they've got in mind, feel free to pop them in the chat. I will be able to try and answer them as we start heading back. A couple of things I did want to mention is that power, water, and NBN phone is all available. As I did mention when we were talking about the kitchen, there is no mains gas out in East Warburton, so the gas is bottled gas. And when we get to the front of the house, we'll show you in a moment, but that area doesn't have access to main sewerage either. So it is a septic tank. And when we slowly get back, we will try and give you an idea of where the septic is situated. it's just a wonderful family property. As you said, it's a good sized house. It's got fantastic sized bedrooms, as you've seen, and the yard is really, really good. It's flat. It's really usable. It's a great size. Loads and loads of potential. The kids would just love wandering down the street and going to the river and exploring. There's no state forest and Warburton Trail and all those sorts of things are not too far away. So it's an awesome location to grow up in. And as we have a little look under here, you'll see that the property does have concrete stumps. We might just slowly just pan through there, Tasma. It looks like we've got a few people looking at that. So again, it's not the same as being in person, but we're trying our best and giving you as many different views as we can. So thanks for that, Tasma. And as we wander out into the front yard, the septic tank is located out the front. So anybody who's thinking of doing any sort of work to a property or any extensions or building any shedding or anything like that, the septic is located out in the front. And so it will not be impacted if you're looking to do anything out the back. So it's pretty much located in the middle of that lawn area there. So that's a good general overview of the property. If there's, I've got other foundations, concrete or wooden. I probably didn't check that question out sooner. Obviously, it is concrete. If there's any particular area of the property that someone may want to have a second look at, we can do that. If you wanted to type anything in there, we'd be more than happy to wander in. The back deck, yeah, sure. So if Tasma, if you wouldn't mind potentially wandering out the back again and showing the back deck, that'd be fantastic. This will give us a really, really good aspect and a different view of the back deck. It'd be awesome sort of sitting out there for a barbecue and having a look at the kids or the animals running around in the backyard. And as you can see, just there's electric hot water service. Fantastic. Any other areas that anyone else may want to have a second look at? And if not, and if there's no other questions, we might just leave it there. I think this virtual inspection, as we mentioned earlier, has been recorded. So it is available for people to look at again. We normally clip them up pretty quick and we can send them out. You can alternatively find it on our YouTube channel as well. So I might just leave it there. If you do have any questions or require the Section 32, feel free to get in contact with the salesperson that you're talking with. But apart from that, I really appreciate you joining us today and have a fantastic rest of your Sunday. Take care.